Alpaca Finance, a lending protocol, saw an intense price uptick following its listing on the world's top crypto exchange Binance. The coin skyrocketed by over 84% from its 24-hour low of just over 94.5 cents to today's high of over $1.74. The most important finance news today by MasterDigest. The world's major economies have seen their rapid recovery after easing COVID restrictions begin to run out of steam in the past month as a resurgence in the virus depressed consumer spending. According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, quoted by The Guardian, there are signs that the recovery in the US and Japan is losing momentum, the OECD said, while parts of Europe and China have slowed as consumers remain reluctant to eat out, visit attractions, and shop as they did before the pandemic. The Paris-based organization said data supplied by its 38 member countries showed that most major economies had passed their 2021 peak levels of growth, and while they were still expanding, it was at a slower pace. Picking out the UK, France, and Germany as among those countries in Europe that had begun to see domestic industries stutter and trade with the rest of the world slip down a gear, the OECD said that they had been joined by Brazil and Russia in the slow lane. China has released a 5-year plan to strengthen regulatory control over strategic sectors, including technology and healthcare, as part of Beijing's latest attempt to assert Communist Party supremacy over the world's second-largest economy. The Communist Party's Central Committee and the State Council, or Cabinet, released a high-level policy document that would expand government legislation and create a modern regulatory environment to meet the ever-increasing demands of the people for a good life. The plan's release follows a series of regulatory measures that stunned investors in Chinese companies and brought down tens of billions of dollars in the valuations of some of the country's biggest tech groups. Beijing appeared to use the statement as an offer to provide guidance on the scope and duration of its regulatory overhaul, even though the sweeping document did not provide a list of specific instructions or measures. But analysts said the crackdown would intensify. Timely research must be done to establish legal frameworks for the digital economy, internet finance, artificial intelligence, big data, and cloud computing to ensure that new business models develop in healthy ways, added the plan. Alpaca Finance saw an intense price uptick following its listing on the world's top crypto exchange Binance. According to CoinMarketCap data, the coin skyrocketed by over 84% from its 24-hour low of $0.9462 to today's high of $1.74.13. After this spike, the coin settled down at $1.25 as of press time, up 31% from its all-time low. Binance announced that Alpaca Finance listed earlier today, shortly before the price spiked. The exchange announced that it would list the coin along with Harvest Finance and allow for its trading against Bitcoin, Binance Coin, Binance USD, Tether USDT. Alpaca Finance deposits and trading are already available on Binance. Withdrawals will be available on Thursday. Alpaca Finance is a lending protocol on Binance Smart Chain that enables borrowed assets to be used for leveraged yield farming, earning interest on leveraged assets. Alpaca is this protocol's native token and is used to pay fees, governance, earn rewards, and obtain access to non-fungible tokens. Hackers have started to return part of a $610 million haul of stolen cryptocurrencies, in what appears to be a stunning reversal of one of the biggest ever crypto heists. News broke on Tuesday that hackers had stolen around $610 million from Poly Network, a blockchain protocol which helps link blockchains together. About $267 million of Ethereum, $252 million of Binance Coin, and roughly $85 million in USDC tokens were taken, according to wallet addresses posted on Twitter. Looters apparently exploited a vulnerability in Poly Network systems to make off with the funds. The hack is thought to be one of the largest ever in crypto. Poly Network posted a letter on Twitter pleading for communication with the hackers and urging them to return the assets. Incredibly, hackers appear to have listened. Around $2 million has been returned so far. The apparent hackers embedded the message, "Ready to return the fund," in an Ethereum transaction on Thursday morning. A second message embedded in a transaction read, "It's already a legend to win so much fortune. It will be an eternal legend to save the world." The return is still in progress and can be monitored on the blockchain. 2021 has been a record year for the golf business. Within the last week, golf's two biggest publicly traded companies, Titlei's parent company Acushnet Golf and Callaway Golf, report quarterly results. And these reports indicated that just about every benefit that accrued to the industry during the pandemic has only improved this year. Golf requires two things that some consumers found abundant during the pandemic: disposable income and idle time. The sport's earned reputation is shaped by there being only a select group of people with ample access to both. But during the pandemic, millions of consumers suddenly found themselves thrown into both categories. The latest data from the National Golf Foundation shows that rounds played through June are up 23% year-to-date and running 19% above the 2017 to 2019 average. Rounds at public courses are also outpacing growth in rounds at private clubs, with public rounds played up 26% this year against a 13% increase in private loops. According to Golf Data Tech, rounds played in June remained at an all-time high, and retail demand remains elevated, Callaway Golf CEO Chip Brewer said on the company's earnings conference call. It's bonus season in Italy, with the country offering a spa trip to support the well-being industry. The country is offering a thermal spa treatment worth up to €200 to adults across the country in a bid to support a sector hit hard by coronavirus shutdowns. The stimulus package, costing €53 million in state funds, was implemented in a decree this month. But while bookings for the state-funded spa bonus are yet to open, the plan is already gaining attention, and not all of it positive. Local observers say it would make more sense to help specific spa resorts in financial difficulty. Consumer organisation Codicons also slammed the proposal, arguing it will mostly benefit wealthy citizens who don't need state money to pay for their spa trips. Italians themselves might be more welcoming. Employees of thermal resorts say they have already started receiving calls from people looking for more information about how to cash in the offer. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like and consider subscribing. Also, share this video with your friends if you feel so, and please put your opinion down in the comments. If you want to know more about finances, please check the links below.